my friends and solo. You don't wanna miss this, watch the show now. Press the button for updates, fast do it now. Notify, subscribe and like. Miss Lily's World. Watch it, go on, watch it, Miss Lily's World. Watch it, go on, watch it, go on.
Hola, it's your girl Miss Lee here. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on where you are. Before I go any further, guys, if you haven't done so, please help push my channel to a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up, like this video, share this video, and hit the notification so that you are aware every time your girl drops new content. So did you like my intro? Yes, darling, it's hola from me because, you know, one has just come back from Gran Canaria and they are a Spanish-speaking island. I was just about to say French. No, they're not. No, they're not. Yeah, they're Spanish and your girl was trying to, you know, get used to the little lingo, the language. But yeah, so the most I know is hola, señorita, amigo, gracias, au revoir. Is that French? In true style, I'm giving you a review of where I stayed on the island. Any of you may decide to go and travel there, and I love to check out the reviews of places before I go, just so that I kind of know what I'm letting myself in for, or whether I should even waste my time and my money and book the place. Do you get me? So I stayed in a 4-star hotel called Gloria Palace, and it's on the south side of the island, San Agustin. I don't know if I say it right. When I say San Agustin, they're like San Agustin. I booked 2 rooms. Cost of both rooms was a total of £2,527.95. Yes, that was for 7 nights. So when we arrived, I was actually pleasantly surprised because obviously, you know, when you're doing a short haul trip, they just give you some crazy flying times. And we arrived once their dinner hours had finished. So I was like, damn, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna feed my picnic then? Obviously, we had food, like when we was in the airport. If you watch my vlog, I didn't record that bit because they were acting up and doing the most. Anyway, I fed them in the airport. I also bought snacks and stuff, and we had snacks on the plane as well. The nice thing about Gloria Palace is that with all their new arrivals throughout the day, they're gonna get a meal. So you can go to your room, you can drop your bags, shower off, doesn't matter what time of night. I did also read that in a review and I was like, okay, we'll see if I get the same. But I did. They have buffet style food, but the only thing is that their food wasn't warm. So it was like rolls and cheeses. You know, all over Europe, I noticed they love a cheese. Yeah, different types of cheeses, different types of rolls, breads, chicken slices, ham slices, olives, salads. It was that kind of thing that they prepared for the new arrivals. Guys, today I went to work and everything today, so I can't even speak properly, I know. So that was nice because usually when you book to go away, your first day you spend traveling. So for the fact that you were able to eat on the first day, it's brilliant. So our rooms. The rooms on arrival were clean. They clearly pay attention to detail. They knew we all needed our own beds. So the boys had their beds. They had an individual bed. The girls and I had our own beds. One of them was a sofa bed though, but still, they paid attention to detail. It wasn't a small sofa bed, it was quite big. So the beds were slightly bigger than single beds, but slightly smaller than double beds. I don't know what, I know they have a certain size, but I don't know what they're called. But it's enough and comfortable for one person. So when I went in the rooms, I felt like they were very modern. It was clean enough for me to want to stay. So each room had a balcony, we had a sea view. So we could see the sea in the very far distance, but we could see the pool and the entertainment from our rooms. I don't know how much the hotel houses, but there is a lot of rooms there. And I think there was 8 floors, and the 9th floor, they had an amazing rooftop pool and bar stroke restaurant. The room, when we arrived, was clean. Now, housekeeping saw who we were, what we looked like on like the 3rd day. And my daughter turned to me and she was like, oh my God, now they know we're black, they're probably not gonna clean our room. Oh my God. So said, so done. So we had difficulties with getting our room cleaned for 3 days. Yes. I don't know why. The housekeeper, she was Spanish, or she spoke Spanish. So she spoke in fact, she spoke 0 English. I believe from my translation that she was saying she was so busy she couldn't clean our rooms. Yeah, but hold on a minute. Before that one, I made a complaint, or I called down to reception and I was just like, hello, like no one's come to clean our rooms. It's now 1 o'clock in the evening and I want my room clean. I want fresh towels for tomorrow. Want my ish done, do you know what I mean? So they were like, oh, we're gonna make a complaint to housekeeping manager. We're gonna send someone right away. They sent someone. We got there. Again, if you check my vlog, she got to the room. As we were leaving, I can't remember where we were going. We were leaving to go somewhere. The lady got to the room. So she said, oh, you're leaving? I said, yes, we're leaving so you can clean both rooms. By the time we get to the lift, the elevator, not the woman that, she walked past. And I was like, oh, maybe she's going to get something. In my head, I was thinking, this woman, she really cannot have finished. I think I even made a comment like, she can't finish so quick. In my vlog, the bee did nothing. I had to go and take towels off of like one random trolley that they had clean towels on for me and my pitney them. I had to make sure that our room was going to be clean by continuous calls down to the front desk, letting them know that they still ain't done their job. The woman, I don't know what she done in the space of the time. Well, I do know what she done. She didn't touch the boys' room and she just put, I don't know what went through her head, seeing there was so much of us. She put this massive mattress over myself and my daughter's bed and pushed it together like it was a big queen size bed. I was like, is she all right? Mattress was dirty as well, but take that off and tell him to come take that up. But the main housekeeper, apparently, she said through translation that they prioritize the rooms that have been checked out for the new guests. Okay, but you know, I gave you guys a whole 2,500. Honey, that includes cleaning. I expect my room to be wiped down. There was a point and I'd noticed that like the girls had juice and like maybe it spilled a little bit, so there was a little bit of juice on the sides and the bottom of the cup was a bit sticky, and I'm like, okay, let me now get the wipes and clean it. And I thought, hold on, I'm on holiday. Clean what? No, and I ain't living dirty for the whole week neither. So I called them again. I called them until they came to help me. But do you know what? After the 3rd complaint, they did come and help. They did. Anyway, the woman also, there was like teacups and saucers that we had used, and we bought up a couple of bowls from the restaurant and we left them on the side to be cleared. She moved it into the bathroom and left it at the sink. Me no know who she think I go wash that. I didn't really read any reviews saying that their housekeeping was poor, but I found that once they cleaned, forget that other woman, I don't know what she did. Once the main woman cleaned, the room was nice. But I shouldn't have to be begging and asking and carrying on bad for someone to come and clean our rooms. So the hotel had entertainment every single night. It's not entertainment for someone like me. But they had entertainment every night. They had entertainment for kids and for adults. So they had from loads of singers. Oh my God, did they have singers. Most of the guests will be able to see the entertainment from their rooms because the balcony is faced towards where they entertain, and it is very noisy. But once you shut your balcony door, it's very soundproof, you can't really hear things. So that was really good. So let's move past the entertainment because, as I said, it wasn't for me. There was one woman, she was a little bit funny. She had a little sass to her. I kind of liked her performance, but yeah, I wasn't about sitting down and being entertained by these people that I felt was not entertaining. But I won't review that because that's just my personal opinion. So the hotel had about 4 outdoor pools that I saw. 2 was the main pools where most of the families would be, and then you had the pool on the roof, which was, oh my God, it was absolutely lovely. I would recommend if anyone stays there and you ain't got, I mean, I believe kids can go in there, but they can't bring floaties or nothing like that. It's not like that. It is about having that kind of, it's setting the scene and, you know, having that kind of, anyway, you know what I mean. So then they had another outdoor pool, but no one was using that. And that was over by where the spa was. So I'm not sure if that's open to everybody, but had about 3 or 4 restaurants in the hotel as well. They had the main restaurant, they had a restaurant, the rooftop restaurant by the pool. They had another restaurant downstairs, and then they had like a snack bar restaurant. So yeah, about 3 or 4 restaurants. So, you know, they fed you. I booked half board. My booking came with breakfast and dinner. Now with breakfast, you get food and your drinks, whatever you want. Food, drinks, fruits, whatever. With your dinner, you get food. You have to buy your own drinks. Now the reason why I went half board, because, you know, in my mind, we would be doing a lot of day trips. We'll be out in the daytime. And so I would be paying to eat out anyway. So there was no point on doing that. And the days that we stayed in, I thought, well, do you know what? It's not going to cost that much to buy us food there or outside locally. I didn't know the setup, but I knew it wouldn't be too bad. So I thought. The pound is very, very weak at the moment. So that's a problem. And also price hikes, price rises has happened globally. So everything has gone up. So like for a cup of slushy, you know, I paid €2.50. I had a cocktail and I felt the cocktail was more or less reasonable. It was like €8. And I thought, right, that's reasonable. But a glass of wine with my dinner, wait for it, €16. Not for the bottle, not for 2 bottles, for 1 glass. Yeah, I weren't feeling that. So the soft drinks, most of the time the kids had Fantas and stuff, and they were giving you like just a little bottle of Fanta. Now, sometimes they'll give you the bottle and sometimes they'll come with the glass. See, if you have the little bottle of Fanta, at least you got a glass and a half worth of juice. But when they just give you the glass, that's all you're having and you're paying for that. And that was $2.50 as well. I found that the hotel wasn't overly expensive, but it adds up when you're with a family and, you know, you can make more cost-effective decisions. Little bit tea, just little bit. All of the waitresses and waiters, everybody spoke Spanish. The front desk, they're fluent in Spanish and English. I don't know any other languages, but I know they were fluent with both. I didn't find that anybody made me really feel uncomfortable. Now, obviously, we get the looks, we get the stares. We was the only black family in that hotel for like the first 5 days. Actually, I did see a black lady. I believe she was either on her own or she was with a non-black man. But my kids kept commenting on getting stared at. Now that's no fault of the hotel. They can't stop their guests from staring at, you know, such beauties. A lot of both English and European, non-black people, white people, let's call it what it is. For whatever reason, a lot of them stare at black people when we travel to Europe. I don't know why. My children found it a little bit uncomfortable at times. I didn't, but I'm used to it. In this hotel, they say to you, you cannot reserve sunbeds. Honey, I see people reserving sunbeds from 7 a.m. in the morning. I kid you not. People will come and reserve their sunbeds, their chairs around the pools. And there's another part where like it's just sun lounges and stuff. And they never used it for hours, but they would reserve it from as early as 7 a.m. Most of the time with the food, we had a variety of dishes, from meat dishes, vegetarian dishes, fish dishes. There was always salads, loads of it, different types of salad. There was always smoothies. They're very healthy, I think. Or maybe it's just because I don't know. But there was loads of smoothies. And they had loads of dessert options. They like a lot of like mousse, I noticed. Mousse, ice cream, that kind of thing. But their dessert options was nice. Your girl always had more than one dessert. But you know, I'm on holiday. I mean, guys, for breakfast even, I was eating pancakes. I don't usually like having things like that for breakfast. And usually I like just having pancakes and ice cream, but your girl was having pancakes and beans and eggs, and I was a whole American out here. Now the hotel is situated on a hill, and walking down, when you're walking down into their local town, it's easy. When you're walking up, I mean, it's easy, but when it's hot, it's hot out there, you see? It like every day was a minimum of 35 degrees. At one point it did drop. I saw it because they advertised the temperature in the towns, and at one point I noticed it dropped to 33 degrees, but like literally before 10 p.m. the sun is beaming, it's 30 degrees. I'm like, where did they get the sun from? It is so hot. But I believe it's near the north of Africa, so maybe that's why. So to walk up the hill is a little bit of a challenge sometimes, depending on the heat. What I found though is where the hotel is situated, there isn't much going on there. There's no nightlife outside of the hotel. And I feel that it's very dated as well. Like the area looks very dated. All of the indoor markets that I went to, very dated. Very dated. I thought I was like in 1980. I mean, anyway, I'm too young to be in 1980, whatever, but even the things that they were selling, I was just like, it's not very appealing. Speaking to other people, I mean, there are places you can go for nightlife entertainment outside of the hotels, but from what I saw, anyway, maybe it's just because it's not my thing. You know, it's very European and it's just not my thing. I was very much a minority there, very much a minority there. So back to the hotel, there isn't much to do there. I believe that if you go to that hotel as an adult without children, it is for more relaxation. They have a spa there. You have to pay for the spa treatments. They have an indoor well-being pool there. Again, beautiful. Again, something you have to pay for. I believe she said because I was part of the hotel, that is actually separate, although it's on the same grounds, and it was 25 euros for I think an hour or 2 hours. Can't remember exactly how much she said. And I just thought, you've got an indoor pool and you want to charge me for an indoor pool. But anyway, you pay for other treatments as well. The hotel has a photography service. First photo is 9 euros. And then if you want more, they did this whole photo shoot. Lovely, the photos were beautiful. So to have all the photos, I think I had like over 30 photos. To have all of them, it was 250 euros. That would be for them to print it, put it in this book. The book ugly, you see, the photo album. They said, oh, it's handmade, it's ugly. But anyway, they said, you know, it would be 250 euros to have it and to also have it digitally. And I think you could have a keyring as well, I'm not sure. Then the next package down from that was like 100 euros. And that was for a certain amount. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was 100 euros. And I was like, I just want it digitally then. And they were like, yeah, that is digitally. And I was like, whoa. And then she said, you know what, we'll do you a deal. Choose 10 photos, which was difficult because I liked all of them, or most of them. They were like, choose 10 photos and we'll do you a deal of 65 euros. And I was like, this is a teeth. But I thought, do you know what? Let me give them the 65 euros. Took out my card to buy my 10 photos. They're like, oh, we don't take cards, we take cash. I went to take some money out. They have a cash machine conveniently right bang outside of the hotel doors. Why couldn't I get cash? I don't know why. I just couldn't get cash that time. And I was like, this is a sign. I went back to the lady and I was like, honey, No, I just want my one photo that costs €9. And I'm actually quite happy that we did that, because they weren't prepared to print no photos for €65. That was just digital. And I thought, hold on a minute, I could have done the same thing with my phone, my Android or my iPhone. Babe, like, are you all right? €65, but you know. So they have scouts in there that want you to join up with them to do like different activities outside of the hotel. Be very careful. They're good, but it can be pricey. They sell you packages broken up. So basically they will say, come on this amazing yacht, for example. I don't know exactly what the boat's called. And for you and your family, you get to eat free for the whole day. Okay, so it's say €50 each. So for me, that would be like $2.50. And then they'll be like, okay, yeah, you will love it. Show you this all these amazing pictures. Oh, is the activities included in that $2.50? Oh no, you have to pay separately for the activities. Oh, okay, can't be too much. Yeah, so jet skiing, €70. Half price, he said. We'll give it to you for, I think it was for half an hour, €35. This is per person, by the way, yeah? €35 on the jet ski per person. If you want to snorkel, you have to pay another set of money. If you want to swim with the dolphins, you have to pay another set of money. So basically, there will be all of these activities during this day. And if you don't want to pay for all of the activities, you're going to sit like a dickhead for €50 on this yacht, just eating and drinking your heart content. So overall, I found the hotel was pleasant. It wasn't horrible. I was over the holiday by day 5. I'm not gonna lie, you know, there's only so much of that type of entertainment I could take, in the music. The food was nice every day, but you know, I kind of was over it. I was just over it. I just wanted to see some black people, and I want to hear my music, and I wanted to enjoy myself properly. So I would definitely recommend the hotel as a relaxation for adults, and yeah, for kids, it's definitely nice. They could play around in the pools and stuff if they don't like doing too much. If you want to do activities with the kids, work with your money because it's expensive there, so it going, you know. But we did do bike rides for €10 per bike. That was outside of the hotel, but when I was looking at the hotel, they had bike rides for €12 per person, so per bike. So it wasn't that much difference. They also have a gym in the hotel. I don't believe the gym is 24/7, but it could be. But the gym was open early. I used the gym. The equipment's basic. It's okay. A couple of their weight machines was broken, which was a little bit disappointing, just a little bit. They also had a games room for children. I believe that opened at 11 in the morning, and I think it closed at something like 10. They have a kids club. I see a woman. She was a black lady, actually. The lady that ran the kids club was a black lady, and every day she was out there with people in Pitney. So the hotel's not too far from the airport. When we was going to the hotel, they stopped off at 2 hotels prior to ours, and we got there in about 45 minutes. So I believe it's probably about a half-hour journey from the airport to the hotel, there and back. You know that they take pride in their place, and the front desk and everywhere was clean, but they just kept forgetting my room for some reason. So overall, I would give the hotel rating a 4-star. I'm not gonna go and break everything down and rate everything. Now this hotel, you're allowed pets in the hotel. I see people with dog and all them thing there, and I said to the front desk, hold on a minute, can you have pets here? I did read a review that said that one of the rooms next to them had a dog that kept barking. Thank God we didn't experience that, but it's a hotel where you can bring your pets. Yeah, just an okay hotel. It wasn't more than what I expected, and it wasn't less than what I expected, and the kids enjoyed it, and I believe they felt the same. Like, I feel for older kids it is a little bit boring, it is a little bit quiet, but they're harder to please because they're in the era of where it's about fast life. And yeah, drop any comments in the comment section below. Also, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the notification so that you are aware every time I drop new content, and share this video, and most importantly, please subscribe to my channel. Now guys, until next time, you will see me soon. Take care. Bye.